We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos. We go from Denver. Sheds off the tackle. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 27-yard line.
To throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. You look at this Jaguar defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now again, right side. It's Cooper. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw here. Now left, he's got it to Everett. And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
Brings us 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. He's across midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
33-yard line.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
first down. Cooper. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Looking to throw. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They hold it to only two there on the screen. It's second.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Come on.
Back to throw. Townsend. He finds his man. Complete. That's Gutierrez. So the completion gets him just a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
60 Bison. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Townsend. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. All in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now they're up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Red. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and it'll fall incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. Bronco 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Check, 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 go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cooper. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go.
To the right side, this is Walker. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Cooper. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Hey, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play up the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Rig alert, rig alert.
2nd and 13. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their time. Timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, set.
3rd down and 13.
18, Pioneer. Viking, 18. Go.
Looking to throw. Red. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Tackled by the cornerback, Derek Stingley. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right? You'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Ready.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a first down as well.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Come on.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tutin with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Jaguars 7.
send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming out and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Bronco 80, 19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun on third down, Townsend. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Mackey. And a good run here as he'll run the all the way down to the 40-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pioneer, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Second and 10.
60 Mavericks. Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, Townsend. And find Everett there complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line.
You always worry about the small receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protecting himself as best he could while completing the play.
They'll run on first down. It's Cooper. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Townsend. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Ready. Check smash. Riggs. Ready.
A final shot before break. Red. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
When I wake up, people take up all of my time. I'm not singing funky,
the Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, get us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. Oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back over to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of the gun. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Red. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A nice throw from the 3rd-round pick. It gets him a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Ready. Cup 19. Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
What will look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Bates' kick is good. And they take the lead here by a point, 10-9. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back. He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun. Townsend. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Caldwell. 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Townsend. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
19 light. Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19, come 19. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Townsend. Now he's going to step up and run. And his throw here's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Warriors 17. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18, 19 type, 19 type, 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Townsend. And he is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Hey, go.
On first down, it's Cooper. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
A third quarter now, and a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Mackey.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Get up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Townsend throwing right, and that's complete. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Sick guard. Check the guard.
Here we go on 4th down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw. Red. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down. Red. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
the receiver still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
On the double.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's a good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
The body is at enough. The mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that we talk about those memories that's had enough overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give, right side. It's Cooper. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Point after here coming up. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Makes the score Broncos 16, Jaguars 10.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
70 range. 70 range. 70 Silver Wolf. Check. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to take another shot here. And this one is incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Let's go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Buffalo 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
1st down.
18,
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lions. Riggs.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Okay, break.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 ball catch. 60 ball catch.
Operating from the gun. Red. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
18 left.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jarrett Stidham picks it, and the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Ready up.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you've got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
You have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Over the middle, it's complete. The gain of 5. 37 now.
What terrifies defense is when they see slant routes thrown, is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
From the gun on 3rd down. Townsend. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to thank the guys on D.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashal Tutin with a milestone here. Touchdown number 200 for his brilliant career. And the Jaguars strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. The try here for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. they got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Operating from the gun, Hutchins. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. Bates' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
But what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
16-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
19.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mackey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. A big play looming on 3rd down. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He's back to throw. And Walker has it. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On the go.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come 19. Come on. Set. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Jaguars have just about sewn up this football game.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they say it's never easy to come into Denver to win because of the altitude. They look pretty comfortable in the altitude.
They certainly did. I'm not quite sure how they got prepared. And it's always been a big debate about what to do. I lived out there at one point. I lived in Colorado Springs. I remember saying to someone after my second or third day there, like, this altitude thing, this is no big deal. And day 4, it hit. And it hit hard. And it took me a while to get ready and get acclimated. So some teams, they like to come in early, try and get on a schedule and feel good with it. Other teams say, forget it. Let's not let the effects jump on us. They come in as late as possible, as close to kickoff, and play. Whatever way they did it, it worked in this one.
So for the Jags, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they go down to defeat for just